although I appreciate the honesty and straightforwardness that we've gotten in some instances, we haven't gotten very many answers.
A special hearing into the mass shooting in South Baltimore, but few questions were answered. We'll look at the questions leaders dodged as the investigation into the shooting continues. And shocking testimony in the trial of the man charged with murdering Akia Eggleston, what the suspect's own family said that could help the prosecutor's case. And will he or won't he? Former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan tap dancing around an answer when asked if he'll run as a third-party candidate. What he is saying ahead. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Shannon Lilly. Just in, Mayor Brandon Scott announces a new city agency to help support small, female, and minority businesses. He's unveiling the Mayor's Office of Small and Minority Business Advocacy and Development. The new group will be led by Christopher Lundy. Most recently, he served as the chief of the Baltimore City Minority and Women's Business Opportunity Office. Continuing coverage now of the Brooklyn Homes mass shooting. A city council hearing into the response to the shooting is now raising new questions. The Baltimore Police Department and Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement facing tough criticism from council members and residents alike. The police department is admitting mistakes were made. Key indicators were missed before the shooting, and there was a communication breakdown. But Monzi, on the other hand, was not so transparent.
The police department was very transparent about what they knew when they knew it, but I noticed on the Monsi slides, you started from the next morning. These basic questions need to be answered, and so it's more important to know what these 5 conflicts were. Okay, well, what these 5 conflicts were in a 2-hour window,
right,
leading up to right before the shooting. Whether or not there was weapons involved.
They have been answered, and they have been answered directly to Muncie.
So why wouldn't that be answered to the public?
Olivia Dance brings us a closer look at what happened when Fox 45 News pressed council members on Munzie's response.
There are still many questions and concerns with how Safe Streets responded to the Brooklyn Day block party that turned deadly. And after last night's council hearing, many were left needing more answers. So Fox 45 News pressed for those answers. Take a listen.
They're the only ones who didn't answer questions tonight. BPD was extremely transparent. They told us every detail, everything that they knew.
We need to know on the council exactly what is going on, where
Over TikTok, we'll tell you what the so-called girl dinner is that's now trending. And Prime Day leading to prime numbers for Amazon. The record online shoppers helped the company break. And a new report is taking a closer look at the impact of remote work on the economy. We'll crunch the numbers coming up.
We're tracking more humidity on Friday, off and on showers and storms as well, and then a muggy and warm weekend. That's part of our weather story heading into the afternoon. Numbers will be cooler than yesterday, but it's going to feel hotter, right about 90 for our high. Overnight lows in the mid-70s and then lower 90s on Saturday with those off and on storms. And we'll track that for you coming up in just a few minutes from right now.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
Time now to take a look at your social stream. There's a 90-day review underway for accusations sexual assault cases were mishandled at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. During a hearing of the Senate subcommittee that oversees the U.S. Coast Guard, lawmakers discussed reports of past sexual assaults at the academy. Some subcommittee members say an investigation shows those cases were not taken seriously and perpetrators were not punished. So let's see what people are saying online. This user saying, heartbreaking and infuriating. No survivor should ever be silenced or ignored. It's time for justice to prevail. Benson here saying the wheels of justice grind slowly but surely. Hope the law will catch up with the accused who may still be alive. The value of office space is plummeting as remote work continues. A report from McKinsey Global Institute predicts cities will see an $800 billion decrease in the worth of office buildings by 2030. The survey finds 2/3 of workers now have remote or hybrid positions, and that structure is likely here to stay. And you just can't beat the convenience of that. Jared, though, says if companies jumped on the idea earlier of not paying huge amounts of money for office space, especially in places like San Francisco, the remote first or hybrid work system would have been a massive cost savings. Here's another one. Repurpose the space. Plus, employers need to decide if their focus and priority is on their employees and their needs or on buildings. Amazon scores its largest Prime Day in company history. Over the two-day sale, shoppers spent $12.7 billion on the site. That's a 6.1% rise from a year ago, according to Adobe Analytics. Amazon said Tuesday was the single largest sales day in company history. A lot of spending going on there. Ashley with this tweet here. She says, I tried to stay away from Amazon Prime Days, but I failed. I'd been eyeing an Apple Watch and snagged it. I also bought a few items from my teacher friend's wish list, so at least my spending was to help others. There you go. She's helping out, getting a little something for herself, also giving to others. Here's this one. I don't know who needs to hear this, but just because it's Prime Day and every other social media ad is 50 things on Amazon Prime you should treat yourself to, you don't need it. You don't need any of it. Set that money aside and you will not regret not spending it. It can be very hard to do that when you're getting bombarded by those ads, though. Well, this summer, Sinclair is partnering with the National Diaper Bank for Sinclair Care's Summer Diaper Drive. Scan this QR code to help local diaper banks provide diapers to children and families who are in need. Donate today for a healthier future for our little ones. And if your family is struggling with basic needs for your baby, go to sinclaircares.com. Trending now. It appears congrats are in order. Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott posting this photo online right here of an apparent pregnancy announcement. Mayor Scott writes, Baltimore baby Charm is on the way and will be arriving winter 2024. Will Charm be a boy or a girl? There's still a lot of questions here, so hopefully we'll get some of those answers soon. Still ahead, former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan is once again weighing in on the 2024 election. How he's now hinting at a possible run as a third-party candidate. But first, a giant sinkhole that killed a man in 2013 has opened up for a third time. How crews are now working to fill it in again. Coming up at noon, it's Karamo, then at 1, it's Sherry, followed by Hot Bench at 2. It's 11:14. You're watching Fox 45 News. We are back with a live look over Towson, and it is another hot and humid day, and we could actually see storms added into the mix today. Coming up, meteorologist Justin Chambers will share when things will dry out and if the risks of storms will stick around for your weekend. New video of a sinkhole in Florida that's opened up for a third time. The hole first formed in 2013 under a Florida homeowner's bedroom. Jeff Bush was going to bed for the night when he and his home were swallowed up by the sinkhole. Look at that. The sinkhole was filled but later reopened in 2015, and now it's reopened again. Officials say the neighboring properties are safe. It will now be filled with a water gravel mixture like it was when it reopened in 2015. Former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan is once again weighing in on the 2024 election. While he's ruled out running as a Republican, he's now hinting at a possible run as a third-party candidate. Here's what he said when pressed about the issue on CNN.
And if it gets to that point, if it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, a third-party nominee, are you voting for that third-party nominee?
I think it depends on who the third-party nominee is. I mean, there's, as you pointed out, there's an awful lot of people that are trying to, talk to me about being that third-party nominee.
Are you willing to do it?
I think it's far too early. I think it's premature. We don't, I'm focused on the Republican primary.
It sounds like you're considering it.
I'm not considering it, but I haven't ruled it out because, if that's what it takes to save the country, and we're in that point where, these two are not going to have the support of the American people, we're going to have to put together a strong ticket.
Not considering, but haven't ruled it out. Hogan is the national co-chair for the group No Labels, an organization considering support for a third-party candidate. Special counsel Jack Smith is pushing back against Donald Trump's attempts to stall his trial in that classified documents case until after the election. Trump is facing 37 felony counts for allegedly mishandling classified documents and impeding federal investigators. In a new court filing, Smith called the attempted delay, quote, frivolous, and is asking a judge to start the trial December 11th. Trending today, in the newest viral trend, it appears millennials are making hearing aids cool. A Wall Street Journal report says hearing aids have gone high-tech and gained acceptability amongst millennials as cool because of added capabilities. Many are now hitting the market that can take phone calls, play music, even track wellness data. The FDA created a new category for over-the-counter hearing aids last October. That lets more companies create and market higher-tech devices. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now. It's almost like AirPods or something. Yeah. I feel like, and you know what, it's been a long time. I feel like hearing aids always looked a certain way, so it's about time we advance them.
Yeah, I like it. As I get older, I want to look cool.
I know.
With my terrible hearing, I'll be like, it's like, is that a hearing aid? Oh, yeah, no, it's the latest.
Nope, just the latest. Yeah, well, it's almost like an Apple Watch, too,
Right.
Track
I mean, it's pretty amazing that, you're right, the technology to the point where it can really, benefit people who have hearing loss, but at the same time, be stylish.
Be stylish, yeah. Because, growing up as a kid, you would always see them. They were very noticeable in people's ears. But those they look like what we use are IFBs for, communicating on show.
Well, and it's interesting, like now there's so many brands of ear pods or whatever. I just always crack up when I see the older guys, they still got the big one with like the bar on it. It's like, what's going on, team? What's going on, Tommy? It's like, wow.
When do you see that?
Well, see, you haven't been to barbershop, so you haven't taken to my barbershop.
Yeah, I guess I'm missing out.
You can't even hear the conversation. What's going on, Tommy? Okay,
that sounds like an experience. All right, to the barbershop then.
To the barbershop we'll go.
Yes. Thanks, Mark. Well, it's another hot day here at home, and we could see storms. For a closer look at your Friday forecast and to see if the storms stick around for your weekend, let's go to meteorologist Justin Chambers.
Kind of a cool shot right here. This is from Scotland. Look at that. You can see that beautiful castle right there. Some of those storm clouds off in the distance, and overall a really pretty picture. Apparently the photographer was like, finally got the clouds to clear to where I could get this picture of that castle. They have a lot of castles in Scotland. I don't know that we have a lot of castles around here, but our hour-by-hour forecast, upper 80s and lower 90s as we take you into the afternoon. It is going to be more muggy, more humid, not only today, but all the way throughout the weekend. So in your quick glance forecast, right about 90 for our high. That's going to be cooler than yesterday, but it's going to be muggy with the off and on showers and storms as we head into the day. And check out the dew point trend too. The low to mid 70s on your dew points. That means our feels like temperatures creep up into the upper 90s, even close to triple digits for how it feels outside with the combination of the heat and humidity as well. That's what we're going to be looking at over the next few days. So here's what's going on with our hourly future scan. Couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we take you into your Friday afternoon. More of those showers and storms after about 6, 7 o'clock this evening and right into about the 8 and 9 o'clock hours when we could see some of those storms roll through the area. So that's what we're looking at with our forecast for today. And temperatures upper 80s and lower 90s. So actually kind of near or even slightly below average across central Maryland, up and down the 95 corridor, keeping those 80s and 90s going, even 80 down the ocean there. And not bad weather for the down the ocean cast. Beaches are looking at the lower 80s next couple of days with that chance for pop-up showers and storms. Heading out to the O's game tonight, back at it at Camden Yards, 84 for your first pitch at 7:05. Again, hopefully those storms will roll through here and not be an issue. Maybe a delay at the ballpark tonight. There's the future scan. Large area of low pressure kind of hanging right on top of us. We'll keep those showers and storms developing today. We dry out tomorrow morning, but by tomorrow afternoon, another round of those showers and storms develops into Saturday night and Sunday as well. 10-day forecast here. We keep the 90s through the weekend. We're a little drier early next week, 94 on Monday, and then we'll keep the 90s all the way through the end of the weekend into next week as well. This is summer.
It surely is. Thanks, Justin. Still ahead, sending the kids back to school will cost you more this year. And it appears those restaurant pandemic fees are here to stay. Just how many are making them permanent? It's 11:22. You're watching Fox 45 News. Well, don't miss this. A warning for those who get prescriptions filled at CVS. The pharmacy is admitting there may be temporary delays as it clears out a backlog of prescriptions. CVS says a system issue that prevented filling prescriptions this week has been resolved, but it's still handling the delayed orders. It's more expensive to eat out, and added fees aren't going anywhere anytime soon. A new report finds restaurant pandemic fees are here to stay. 1 in 6 restaurants are now adding fees or surcharges for customers to combat rising costs. They're charging for water, bread, and some are even adding a 4% automatic fee to help fund workers' health insurance. Well, it's time now for your lunch break. And when it comes to buying lunch boxes and school supplies for the kids this year, it's also going to cost you more. According to the National Retail Federation, shoppers are expected to spend a record $41.5 billion. That's up from last year's $36.9 billion. Back to college spending is expected to hit $94 billion, about $20 billion more than last year's record. Whew, that's a lot. Will help give kids the tools they need to succeed in school. Fox 45 News is launching Operation Backpack to help our community's most vulnerable children. Help us stuff a cruiser with school supplies. You can donate today at the IKEA in White Marsh. We'll be accepting donations until 4 o'clock. For more information on how you can help, just head to foxbaltimore.com/newslinks. And that's all the time we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next, and Mark Clark is back with a preview. Hey, Mark.
Hey, I was out there all morning at White Marsh. Had a great time. It was amazing. The thermostat war is heating up. Coming up, what's the perfect temperature for the summer and how to avoid a sky-high energy bill. Stick around for Be More Lifestyle. Next. What's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Jackie coming from Notre Maison Connects. Yes. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Let me tell you right now.
What's up, family?
A new dinner trend is taking over TikTok. It's called Girl Dinner.
Hey.
It's not really anything new. You've probably eaten one yourself before. It's essentially a small snack plate, like a cheese board or fruit board. People are calling it a hodgepodge of leftovers or a mix of snack foods combined into one meal.
Oh.
Okay, girl dinner.
Okay, hey.
I don't understand, Jackie. Do you understand?
Nah. I just don't.
Well, Lady T will give us some insight. Lady T knows everything. So what is this, Lady T? Please break this down.
Basically, it's a bad and bougie charcuterie board. Obviously, is what it is. I want 2 of them, and I want to eat both of them.
I wonder why it's called girl
Because it's just
dinner.
a bunch of fun stuff, and you see people with TikToks, and they're coming into the house with it. They're coming in and like everybody brings their own, and you eat off of it. So I know about it, but no,
Yes.
I think it's good. I think it's a great idea. It's so much fun.
Okay.
Guys would never do this.
Well, once again, Lady T, you're there
It's
for
always
us.
going to be the girl dinner. You want that. It's always the good snacks, too.
Me and Jackie, too grown for that. Now,
No.
We need real food.
Not at all.
Look, it's getting hot out, and that means a lot of people are cranking up the AC. So where do you want the thermostat set? A lot of people going somewhere between 68 and 74 degrees, while some of you might be tempted to turn the AC off when you leave for work. That may not save you money. Experts say it can cost more for electric. It may cost more to, cool things down. Try turning things down just a bit instead of all the way up. At our household, it's at 72. Where you at, Lady T?
Oh, okay. So my sister loves the cold. I sometimes think she's a Siberian husk dog because, sis, you belong in Alaska, but she keeps it at 68. I would like it to be at a strong 72 where I can get a little bit of air where I don't die from being, frozen.
Well, listen, Jackie owns multiple properties, multiple doors.
Okay, tell us.
Jackie,
what is it supposed to be at when you leave?
Where do you
turn
keep
it off?
Well, it depends on which building you're in.
Okay.
At home, I like it at 74 because some parts of my house get cooler than other parts.
That is so true. Okay.
And so some parts of my house are really comfortable, but some parts are really chilly.
Oh.
And then on the properties, some of the properties, they can control their own heat and AC based on their office space. And then some of them just keep it at a cool, like 68, 70.
Okay.
No, she's bringing real facts here, Mark.
Real facts.
Because sometimes the air doesn't get to, like, the bedrooms upstairs in certain areas, and I hate that so much. So you turn it up, like, to 68 so it can get to the other rooms.
Down to the back room.
It cools down the back room of the house. Yes, exactly. That's exactly. She's right.
I've gotten older. I come down and I'm like, I'm chilly all of a sudden. I'm chilly.
Look at you.
I'm like, what am I? What happened?
Like your bones are chill.
Yeah, I'm chilly now.
Yeah, but then the other part is freezing.
Yeah, right.
We want you to tell her, where do you keep your thermostat? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the Lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. Now, who says money can't buy love? A young woman is offering up a $5,000 referral bonus to anyone who introduces her to her future husband.
Oh, yes.
In a now viral TikTok, the 35-year-old named Eve lays out her wants. The guy must be taller than her, so 5'11" or taller. He also needs to be funny and must want kids. She says she hasn't gone on any dates yet, but says people are taking notice of her offer.
No wonder she ain't been on no dates yet. These standards.
So 5'11", he must like kids. That seems like that seems like she has some bites on that one.
That's not
I don't
too
know
bad.
about that.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty bad, because sis, that means you're 5'10"? Yeah. How tall are you,
most
sis?
of y'all want with guys 6 foot. Like, that's how y'all usually want 6
So
foot.
sis is an Amazon or a tree. I don't know what she is, but
wow.
Yeah.
You surprised me because you have so many demands out there.
Wait a minute, I don't. I only require you to have money and take me out places. That's it.
Okay,
That's all I require.
Jackie, wait a minute. Jackie agrees too.
Talk to me.
Talk that talk. Wait a minute.
That's right. Treat me good.
Treat me good. Spoil me. We just want to be spoiled, I think. That's what I'm looking for. But she's looking for, like, specifics. So I don't know about that part. But I definitely am looking for a good time. That's it.
She's young.
She's super young.
What do you think about the $5,000 fee? Like, the if you help me out, I'll give you $5,000 if you find my husband.
That's a cute bonus.
Yeah.
I think it's
Why
a cute
is she
it's a
paying? Why, like?
Well, she's desperate.
I think it's desperate times.
I think it's
desperate
a game.
measures.
And what is she doing? Going viral on TikTok?
She did. She went viral, but still single and no man.
Well, I bet you find. I predict she will find somebody for free.
She gonna find somebody. They're gonna run up on her. She better be careful.
Still ahead, you see him every morning on TV, and now we're going behind the scenes with him. We'll go one-on-one with meteorologist Justin Chambers coming up. But first, a new car accessory to tell you all about your summer road trip. Everybody needs it. That's coming up too.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
It's not always easy to remember the details when you're involved in a collision. In today's America Steals and Deals, Julie Moran has a deal on a dash cam that will record all the details for you. Here's Julie.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
You know, I am always looking for new products to help keep me and my family safe, and I spend a lot of time in my car. I know you do too. So I am so excited to introduce you to the Minolta Dash Cam. Now, this gives you evidence if you're in an accident, and that is evidence at your fingertips. It records exactly what happened, and this is going to save you a lot of money on insurance claims. And it's extra peace of mind. It's really an investment for protecting your family, and I love that. Now, Minolta, as we know, is just such a trusted brand, and you can record inside and outside of your vehicle. Also, the camera, high resolution, 120-degree lens, clearer footage than any other dash cams on the market. And it automatically, I love this, automatically records collisions when you're parked. How great is that? And as I say, it includes the windshield mount, the memory card, also this power adapter, everything you need to get started right here, all in one piece. So right now, we're offering 38% off the Minolta dash cam, and I want you to head to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer. This is just something, protection for you and your family that you are going to love.
You welcome him into your home every morning, and you trust him for his forecast. And this morning, we're giving you a one-on-one behind-the-scenes sit-down with meteorologist Justin Chambers. Check it out.
Hey everybody, this is meteorologist Justin Chambers from Fox 45 Morning News. Going a little bit after, I'd say 3:30 or so in the morning, and get to work, start, going through the weather stuff. And then it's all about, trying to put the graphics together and get ready for the show. Once you get to about, 4:15, it's almost go time. So I have to get up there and, get the TV face on, get the TV hair, get the tie all tied up, and make sure my microphone's on, and the earpiece so that they can yell at me in the ear. And all of a sudden I look at the watch, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost 4:30, we got to hit the air. And we hit the ground running. I mean, we go from 4:30 to 10 o'clock. It's nonstop. It's weather hits basically almost every 10 minutes or so. Weather's important. People want to know the weather. And so I don't have a lot of time to relax when I am, kind of backstage in the weather center. I get my drink of water and, grab a quick power bar or a Pop-Tart, depending on how I'm feeling that day. But you know, it can be a lot, and it definitely there are a lot of weather hits. But you know, I love what I do. Well, I haven't won the lottery yet, so I'm still here working on TV. But but no, I love being able to do the forecast. I love being able to give people a smile, you know, every day. I try to bring my personality. I'm the same off TV as I am on. I try to just bring that personality to our morning show. It's a long morning show, and we know the news sometimes is, you know, not very happy. So I try to make it happy. And then when it's, you know, when it's serious weather, we go into our weather alert mode, and it's just all serious business. And I love when I can be able to say that, you know, someone said, Justin, I saw that it was going to be stormy. You were tracking those storms, and I got to a safe place because of what you said, and now my family's safe. And that means the world to me, that what I do can affect people. Yeah, I started flying in 2018. I was living in Nashville at the time, and I'd always been interested in it. And then I thought, okay, look, I talk about the clouds, I talk about the storms. Why don't I go up and be in the clouds and fly around and see what that's like? And so I got into it, and I was scared to death when I got behind that, you know, the seat and pulled the yoke on the Cessna and pulled off there and got up into the air. But I fell in love with it. And anybody who has been a pilot ever, or has ever thought about being a pilot, or like, man, I really would love to fly sometime. I mean, it is the single best thing I've ever done, besides marrying my wife and having my dog. And this community as a whole, I mean, my wife's from here, so it's great to be home with the family. We've got family all around the Baltimore area, and I love it. I mean, it's kind of like it's always been a second home to me, and now that it is my home.
Make sure to watch Justin and the entire morning show team weekdays right here on Fox 45, and look for more of the behind-the-scenes segments in the future on Be More Lifestyle. Coming up, we'll tell you all about an organization that's empowering youth, supporting families, and strengthening communities. And a fun new summer hobby for kids. We'll talk about how horseback riding is helping kids have fun and teaching important life lessons.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
She's a woman who wears many hats, mother, high school counselor, founder and CEO of Notre Maison Connects. She does commercial real estate. Created the Black Wall Street Expo. Jackie Cummings joins us now on Be More Lifestyle. Jackie, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
You are wonderful. Great to see you. So tell me, why was Notre Maison Connect created?
Well, my daughter took me to St. Thomas for a vacation.
Oh, cool.
And we almost got trapped in Hurricane Irma. But we really enjoyed ourselves there, so it was a great time. Everybody there was very humble. It was a peaceful little island. And then when the hurricane hit and one guy named Chris from the airlines got us off the island, I really wanted to give back. So months later, I came up with this idea. As an educator, I felt like if myself, can adopt a child care center, then I would help that provider. I would empower every child that comes through the door for years. That would support their families, and strong daycare centers strengthen communities. That's how Notre Maison Connects begins. Notre Maison is French for our house. So it's our house connects. We connect to other people's houses, businesses, families, careers, young people. I love it. And so what's your favorite thing about providing those opportunities in business and that opportunity to connect? Well, the great thing is that on 25th Street, where I have the commercial real estate, I love to be able to give people an opportunity to start their business or expand their business. Some of our business owners came to us selling clothes out of their trunk or doing lashes in their dining room. So you have an opportunity to be in a professional environment and have people come in. You have some of our guests don't have good credit. Some of our tenants don't have good credit. Some tenants have criminal records. But I don't look at the past. I look at who you are and where you're trying to go. And I love being a contributing factor to that greatness. That is so all-encompassing. What's your favorite takeaway from being who you are? I love being a helper. I really do. And so if I can help young people in Notre Maison Connects Greater Youth Initiative, because that's where we work with the 18 to 21-year-olds, and they're amazing. Our students are just awesome. I connect them to business resources, to career resources, just to people that bring them in, talk to our young people, expose them to greatness, expose them. During the Black Wall Street event, they have an opportunity to set up tables. They sell their merchandise, things to learn how business is ran. They see a lot of other Black-owned businesses that are doing great. We have awesome events with no drama, no problems at all. And so it's great for the young people to see that unity. And so as we wrap things up, what's your mantra you live by? And then how can people follow you? Don't look at where you are. Don't look at where you started. Look at the outcome. So when I'm stressing, when I'm trying not to stress, and when I'm trying to do things, complete projects, no matter what kind of hiccups come my way, I say the outcome. It's the outcome. It's the outcome. And I just keep pushing forward. I love it. Now, how can we follow you? NM Connects on Instagram and Notre Maison Connects. Go to nmconnects.org on our website. I like how you say Notre Maison. Notre Maison. Notre Maison. That's our house. Jackie, thank you very much. My pleasure. I appreciate you, okay? Always a pleasure. Now over to Justin with the best weather in America. What's up, Justin?
Kind of a cool shot right here. This is from Scotland. Look at that. You can see that beautiful castle right there. Some of those storm clouds off in the distance, and overall a really pretty picture. Apparently the photographer was like, finally got the clouds to clear to where I could get this picture of that castle. They have a lot of castles in Scotland. I don't know that we have a lot of castles around here, but our hour-by-hour forecast, upper 80s and lower 90s as we take you into the afternoon. It is going to be more muggy, more humid, not only today, but all the way throughout the weekend. So in your quick glance forecast, right about 90 for our high. That's going to be cooler than yesterday, but it's going to be muggy with the off and on showers and storms as we head into the day. And check out the dew point trend too. The low to mid 70s on your dew points. That means our feels like temperatures creep up into the upper 90s, even close to triple digits for how it feels outside with the combination of the heat and humidity as well. That's what we're going to be looking at over the next few days. So here's what's going on with our hourly future scan. Couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we take you into your Friday afternoon. More of those showers and storms after after about 6, 7 o'clock this evening and right into about the 8 and 9 o'clock hours when we could see some of those storms roll through the area. So that's what we're looking at with our forecast for today. And temperatures upper 80s and lower 90s. So actually kind of near or even slightly below average across central Maryland, up and down the 95 corridor, keeping those 80s and 90s going, even 80 down the ocean there. And not bad weather for the down the ocean cast. Beaches are looking at the lower 80s next couple of days with that chance for pop-up showers and storms. Heading out to the O's game tonight, back at it at Camden Yards, 84 for your first pitch at 7:05. Again, hopefully those storms will roll through here and not be an issue, maybe a delay at the ballpark tonight. There's the future scan. Large area of low pressure kind of hanging right on top of us. We'll keep those showers and storms developing today. We dry out tomorrow morning, but by tomorrow afternoon, another round of those showers and storms develops into Saturday night and Sunday as well. 10-day forecast here. We keep the 90s through the weekend. We're a little drier early next week, 94 on Monday, and then we'll keep the 90s all the way through the end of the weekend into next week as well. This is summer.
This summer, Sinclair is partnering with the National Diaper Bank for Sinclair Care's Summer Diaper Drive. Scan this QR code to help local diaper banks provide diapers to children and families in need. Donate today for a healthier future for our little ones. And if your family is struggling with basic needs for your baby, go to sinclaircares.com. Still ahead, the thermostat wars are heating up. Coming up, what you're saying about the perfect temperature ahead.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
In today's American Steals and Deals, Genevieve Gorder has a deal on one of her favorite skincare products that will have you looking your best while you rest.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
You guys, we have one of the hottest trends from one of your favorite beauty brands and anti-aging brands, Wrinkle Schminkles. Now, every time they come onto the show, and they've been coming on since the very beginning, we sell out. So pay attention because this is a new product. These are their self-dissolving microneedle patches, and here's how they work. You simply peel off the patch, apply with a bit of pressure, and you'll start to see the incredible results. I like to wear these overnight, and they literally melt into your skin. The microneedles are actually crystals on the patch infused with ingredients to plump and hydrate your skin, just like microneedling, a favorite celebrity skin treatment that you can now do at home. Collagen and peptides melt away and infuse deep down into the skin, helping smooth those fine lines and wrinkles, whether it's around your mouth, by your eyes, between your eyes. We all have our areas. Now, most skin treatments sit on top of your skin. The patches work below the surface, and the results come from inside out, into the dermal layers of your skin. We always sell out on wrinkles, schminkles, so do not wait on this. They come in a pack of 4. You get a few boxes, try them out. Trust me, the results are fantastic. The deal on wrinkles, schminkles, microneedle patches is 25% off. These are a must-have in any beauty routine. Simply go to asadeals.com.
Help give kids the tools they need to succeed in school. Fox 45 News is launching Operation Backpack to help our community's most vulnerable children. Help us stuff a cruiser with school supplies. Donate today at the IKEA in White Marsh. We'll be accepting donations until 4 tonight. I was there all morning. Had a great time. Now, for more information on how you can help, go to foxbaltimore.com/newslinks. It's getting hot out, and that means a lot of people are cranking up the AC. So where do you want the thermostat set? A lot of people are going somewhere between 68 and 74 degrees. And while you might be tempted to turn the AC off when you leave for work, that may not save you money. Experts say it can cost more in electricity to cool things back down. Instead, try turning things down just a bit instead of all the way off. And we wanted you to tell it. Where do you keep the thermostat? Most of you are saying about 68 to 74. That makes sense. A great show lined up for Monday. You're already on social media, so why not get paid for it? Coming up on Monday's show, the sites that will soon pay you to get involved.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
And we've had a great week. Thank you for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow Be More Lifestyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And again, like I said, have a great weekend. Stay cool, and we'll see you Monday.
Thank you.